How are you doing, Gemini? This is my first time back doing videos this year. I had a little bit of a break in January. I was working on other stuff and having computer problems, so this is it. I'm back, and it's really good to be back. So I hope you like these readings. There's quite an intense energy as well at the moment. We've just had the supermoon, which was very, very powerful. You know, I don't know how many of you are feeling it, but it has come out in a lot of the readings as well that I've done so far. So, like I say, I'm going to go straight in with what I was picking up psychically around you, Gemini. And what I feel here is I really feel this is a letting go. I mean, supermoons are all about letting go of the old. And what I want to say to you here is I feel this is about letting go of old stories, letting go of your old story, letting go of past failures or past mistakes, okay? If something failed, it's because it wasn't meant to be. Don't look at yourself as a failure or look at you failed in something. You've just found out how not to do it, okay? That's it. So I feel this is a time to bring peace into your mind. You need to look at sort of the past and what you have learned from that, because there is a gift in every mistake, okay? And it has led you to where you are now. So because I feel there's a lot of old stories that are actually coming back at the beginning of this month, okay? And what I want to say to you here is I need you to embrace your shadow side and your light side, okay? They are both parts of you, and we all have weaknesses and we all have strengths, but putting them together is how we can actually sort of make them work for us rather than against us. I feel working with others is going to be important this month as well. I feel integrating with others as well, and I feel really tapping into spirit as well. So working with others and with spirit, it's sort of like it's almost like I'm crossing myself there when I'm seeing that, and I'm not religious, so if I've done that the wrong way around or whatever, then I'm really, really sorry. But this is it. It's sort of, bringing the spiritual aspect into your dealings with other people as well. You know, I really think that is going to help you, and it's going to help you see yourself as a success as well, okay? So this is it. Don't be too hard on yourself this month, Gemini. I really feel that's what's coming in, because when I'm looking at your cards here, I do feel you may be feeling a little bit lost or a little bit, which way do I go? There's sadness when you're looking back to the past and you're looking at messes or things that you feel is a mess. And I want to say to you, there's no use crying over spilt milk, okay? That milk would have gone sour anyway. So like I say, it's a good job that it's spilled. Look over and look at the future and see what is going for you. You know, this will stop any stagnation that you have, and this will stop you being on the defensive as well, okay? Because I feel that could be quite detrimental to you this month. I feel like financially there is a lot of planning going, or work-wise, career-wise, there's a lot of planning going on, and I do feel that you are going to be a success here. But it's almost like you're that used to the struggle that you're expecting things to go wrong, you know? So it's a lot of this struggle is in your head, I feel, rather than actually in your environment or in your working environment as well, you know? I feel you may be struggling with money or worrying about struggling with money, okay? And again, you are coming from a place of lack there. What you need to do if you're coming from a place of lack, you know, this is when the universe will give you more of the same. You need to come from a place of abundance. I feel there is security for you here. I feel financially you are not sort of onto your last penny or anything like that, you know, and I feel there are ideas here that you can actually make and build on as well, okay? So this is about letting your ideas in, because once you let the magic in, you know, then God knows what can happen, you know. This is when miracles occur, and a miracle, A Course in Miracles actually states that a miracle occurs when we change our perception from fear to love. And this is what I feel is massively needed this month in your reading. Get rid of the fear of failure, the fear of rejection, the fear of not being good enough, and actually, you know, say that, you know what, I am a success. You know, I am amazing. It is in my right to shine. And I feel you will instantly feel this shift, and things will start to go in your favor as well. I feel there is somebody around you, quite a creative type, this isn't somebody new, but I feel that there could be some sort of contract or something like that with them, where you may be feeling, don't know, you may be feeling scared, you may be feeling scared to approach them or something. This could be connected with money in some way, okay? But again, I want to say these fears are unfounded. These fears are only in your head, okay? So actually, this person, I feel, is there to talk to, is there to help you, and in some ways might be to fund you in some way, because this is it. This person is there. This person has funds, and this person, if you speak to them on a level that they will respect sort of you respecting yourself, so this is what I feel is there. So like I say, don't be this little shrinking violet. That is not going to do you any favors, okay? You need to voice your ideas, voice your concerns, and you need to say this and say this proud, okay? So this is it. It's talking. You need to communicate, okay? Stop communicating with that little voice in your head, that little egoic voice that is telling you that, oh no, this isn't for you, this isn't for you. You need to communicate with external forces, and this will get you the results that you actually want, because there's a new beginning here. There's a lot of success coming for you as well. I feel, Gemini, I feel some of you could have an Aries around you who there may be a bit of a love interest coming here as well. I do feel this is a love interest rather than the partnership here with this Aries. It might not be, but I feel there is somebody going to give you. This is it. It's like somebody going to give you, and I want to say you're not begging, you're asking for what you deserve. There's a big difference, okay? But it's like you need to cross the line in finding your voice to ask for what you really want. It's almost like you're the type of person that would go into a restaurant here. This feeling that I'm getting, I'm not saying all the time, but within this reading is in like, just have what anybody else would order for you rather than order yourself, and rather than make that decision, So this is about taking responsibility and standing up and asking for what you deserve. It's like you're sort of sitting on the sidelines, like I say, like this wallflower, but then wondering why you're not getting the opportunities that other people are getting, and it's because you're not getting up and going out for them. You need to find your voice here. If you want to move on and have success, you need to find this voice, and you need to let this fear fall away, Gemini. This is what will get you moving, okay? Self-belief is everything, okay? And self-love is everything as well. So this is what I feel you need to give yourself. I feel financially this month there's going to be quite a lot of burdens, but there's going to be quite a lot of rewards as well. And I really feel whatever you're doing financially, whatever you're doing work-wise, there's a lot of sorry. There's a lot of truth needs to be coming out, because there is a lot of potential. That's it. There's a lot of potential here. It might not be seen straight away, but I feel get rid of this confusion. You may feel it's almost like this month you'll have a little stall, and then it's a bit like Chicken Licken. Can you remember the story of Chicken Licken, when an acorn fell on his head and he thought the world was falling in, and he run around telling everybody that the world was falling in, and it wasn't. It was just an acorn. So this is it. Try not to over dramatize or overreact or overanalyze as well this month, Gemini, because that could be your detriment, okay? Things are going to get moving. Things are going to start moving for you. But it's when you stop the resistance, okay? Because when you're coming from a place of fear, that is actually putting you in a place of resistance as well. And this is causing you emotional pain that you don't actually really need. Now, some of you, there may be a water sign around you who, okay, this could be some of you breaking up with a water sign, had a past breakup with a water sign or something like this, and I feel this person, if this is from the past, this person may have betrayed your trust, and this could be one of the things that is coming up around this super moon in order to clear, okay, to get rid of it once and for all, and just because somebody has abused your trust doesn't mean that everybody is going to, you can't tar everybody with the same brush here, and you are more independent now. You are stronger. You are like I say, you're sitting pretty here, Gemini. Okay, so like I say, stop looking to past hurts and past old stories, because it's almost like an addiction to you. You know, you actually look at the worst scenario, or well, what happened before. You know, the past doesn't exist anymore. Okay, what exists is the now. The future doesn't exist yet, so don't worry too much about it. What exists is the now, okay? And try to live in the now rather than in the past or in the future. This is when you will be able to allow joy into your life. This is when you will be able to celebrate as well. And I feel this is when the changes, the necessary and sort of fruitful changes will come about for you, okay? There's a lot of planning. Please just give yourself a little bit break. Cut yourself some slack. You know, be childlike. Be more, you know, less of a worry wart. I don't know, worry wart. What's even a worry wart? You know, because this actually causes you to be rigid, okay? And this actually takes a hell of a lot of energy, where you could be putting this energy in to sort of whatever it is you're doing, you know, especially career-wise and your own life as well. So come from a place of love, and I feel, you know, feel the fear and do it anyway. This is it. There's a lot of hard work to do, and like I say, they might come up against obstacles, but that's life. You know, I've had a nightmare trying to get these videos out. You know, I've had to buy a new program. My computer crashed. I lost videos. I had the whole lot. You know, but that's part and parcel. I'm doing a job that I love, and it could be a hell of a lot worse, you know. So that's what I've been telling myself today. So like I say, I'm not just saying these words. I do give myself a little bit of my own medicine every now and then as well. I have to, you know, because that brings the balance in. You know, I don't straight away go into catastrophe. It's like, right, okay, what can I do to sort this, you know? And this is what I feel is around for you this month as well. I feel there could be somebody from your past. Again, you know, this person could be this water sign, or it could be somebody who was quite cold and manipulative as well. But I want to say again, they're in the past. This could even be parents or something. You may have actually learned this behavior, this fear, this lack behavior, this poverty sort of mindset from parents as well, you know. And I feel this is where you need to say, I'm breaking the cycle because I am a success. You know, that is what you need to say here, you know, because like I say, I do feel you're secure, you know, and I feel you're a lot more stable. It's only the worry that is getting in the way, okay? And this is what is causing you to not be decisive. Get rid of this worry. And it's like, if I said to you, what would you do today if I told you couldn't fail? What would you do, you know? And that's it. But it's your fear of failure that is holding you back here, and it is not your friend, okay? This is keeping you down when really you need to be up, okay? So like I say, one of my old tutors at uni always used to say to me, always look up, Tanya. And I started to do that in my hometown, and I seen so much beauty. And before that, I had actually always walked down looking at the floor, you know. And then when I look up, and this is what I want you to do, rather than looking down, you look up, you hold your head high, Gemini, you know, because you are a success, okay? Let the love in, let the love flow through you, and you will see positive outcomes in whatever venture or love venture or whatever it is that you're doing, okay? That's all you need to do. Let the love in, let the light shine on it, and this is where you will find your happiness and contentment. And I really feel, like I say, working with others, but in order to work with others, you can't expect them to be truthful with you if you're not being truthful with them, okay? So it's about telling everybody, you know, how you're feeling, what you want, what your wants and needs are. And you can do that without sounding needy or anything like that. You can do it by being assertive, okay? So I feel that is the message for you this month, Gemini. I'm going to pull a spirit card and see what spirit have to say about this. Right, spirit card for Gemini, please. I always shuffle these cards till one drops out, and they haven't been doing it today. They're really working themselves. So please let me know if that resonated with you as well, you know. And I'm going to get this card. Right, okay, whoa, then loads come out at once. There's too many there to read. Right, okay, please, a spirit card for Gemini. Right, there you go. I knew one would come eventually. Blessings, okay, and this is you are being showered with light. Your creativity is being stirred, activated, and set alight. An endless stream of rainbow colour stems from your heart. So that's it. When you're coming from a place of lack, there's no colour, okay? You are blessed here, Gemini, and please see that. This is when you will get peace of mind, you know, and like I say, let your creativity flow, let yourself flow, and you will see that your life just becomes awash with colour. Whereas, you know, you're sort of focusing on that grey cloud that's hanging over your head.